guys, I'm so excited to do a little Q&A with you guys. Send me questions on Twitter at kathsim and I will answer them on here and I'm so excited. Shanti, thanks for asking me a question. You're so awesome. She asked me, what is your biggest goal in life? Which is really hard because I have a lot of I'll just tell you a few of the goals that I have. One is to raise, well, right now it's to raise $1 million for charity in my lifetime, but I think I'm going to up that number. I also want to run a half marathon, and I also want to do the Camino, which is like a really long hike through Spain and France. So those are like some just like random. But my biggest goal in life, like bigger than anything, like if I could achieve one thing and I would feel so accomplished, would be to just have like a really happy, healthy, I think that cut out before I said the last word, but family. Raising a really happy, healthy family would be huge for me. I would be so happy if I could do that. Jasmine, I miss you. And Jasmine asked, who are my favorite YouTubers? I'm so excited to answer this because I've actually been really getting into YouTube the last year, Okay, I really like to watch YouTubers that I feel like they're really positive and uplifting, and when I watch them, it like makes me learn something or feel better about life. That being said, I really like Kristen Loria, Emily Wilson, Cambria Joy, I think is her name. I love Jaclyn Hill. I love watching makeup tutorials. And also TED Talks, just like anything that has like an inspiring message or something. I feel like that's what I crave watching, is something that's positive. Okay, here's a really good one. This is from Justine. I miss you so much, Justine. I hope I'll get to see you again soon. Okay, her question is, how do I know if a boy is really into me? Honestly, I think it's easy to tell when you get older, especially like if somebody likes you, they'll make time for you, they'll talk to you, they will just show you. I think sometimes people are introverted, but I feel like when I was a teenager, I liked a lot of really introverted boys and I was always just tricking myself. Oh, they like me. Like them talking to me once a month means that they still really like boys that are more introverted, for the record. But someone needs to show you that they like you. And if they don't show you, then why should you believe that? So it should be pretty obvious is the ball. Okay, this is a really good question. And it says, do you think people can change? Like if they were bad before bad, I'm going to put that in quotes, then can they be good now? My personal belief is that every human being was created with an inherent sense of goodness. Like, I don't think people are naturally evil. I think everyone is good. I think most acts of evil or like hurting someone come from a place of somebody that has been hurt or they're acting out of this wound or this trauma. That being said, I think that people can heal from the craziest things. And I think any sort of wound that's causing someone to act out in a hurtful way, I think they can heal absolutely. I personally have seen a lot of people go from like really struggling and being like a very like hurtful kind of person to becoming an incredible person. So I totally. Okay, this is a really good question and I challenge you guys to answer this question about yourself too because I think it's really good. Giovanna, or maybe it's Giovanna, says, what do you... LOL, I didn't even say the question. What do you love most about yourself is the question. Okay, I think what I love most about myself is my ability to be compassionate and feel things very, very deeply. I really like that. I used to hate being so sensitive and I was just so embarrassed like that I would just always feel really vulnerable and I would feel things really deeply. And I started realizing that it's actually, I know it's really cheesy, but it's actually like a superpower. It gives you compassion and it helps you like empathize with other people and now I really like it. Okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because I know I'm going to get it wrong. But the question is, would you consider writing a book? The answer is yes, that writing books is like my biggest dream. Like, oh, I want to write books so bad and I have so many ideas. Honestly, nobody's fault but mine. I've just lived a very busy life the last several years and I think I kind of got distracted and like lost sight of the fact that writing is my biggest passion. So yeah, lately I've been thinking about that a lot. Like when I look at my poetry in my room, I'm just like, this is my life's work. Like this is what I was meant to do. So yeah, I need to do that. Okay, this one's from Nona. And the question is, what are your favorite things about growing up in such a large family? I think it's really hard to like put it into words. Like it's something that people only understand if they also have been in a big family, especially one that had like so much love. Like, okay, there's always someone to talk to. There's always music playing in the house, whether somebody's playing the piano or they're singing or they're playing a song. There's always so much fun stuff. Family dinners are crazy and so much fun, and like, I don't know, it's just like this energy. It's so hard to describe, but it's something that is more beautiful than anything else I've ever experienced. Like, it's like I can't even find the words for it, but like having a big family is like the best thing in the world ever. I'm just going to answer a few more because I don't want to be like talking your guys' ear off all day. But here's the next one. What is your pet peeve? Which I recently realized what it is. Okay, please tweet me if anybody else has ever experienced this, because I've always wondered if I'm the only one. But my biggest pet peeve in the world, okay, my biggest pet peeve is if there is any weird texture or smell on my hands. It freaks me out so much. I hate it. Like if my hands are slightly dry or like slightly like sticky at all, like, or if they smell like food, especially chicken. Hey Bethan, thank you for this question. Okay, Bethan said, what do you look for in a guy? And this is really interesting because my friend and I were talking about this a few weeks ago, and I actually wrote down something. I wrote something in my journal. Okay, so basically I narrowed it down to like the top 3 qualities. My friend asked me, what are the top 3 qualities that you would want in a guy? And these are all like things I've learned from people that I've dated, either things that they had or things that I wish they had. So the first thing is warmth, like someone that is just really like loving. You know those people, like they just like give you a hug, like they listen to you, like there's just like this warmth about them, and you feel like you're just like taking a nice bath when you're with them. Seriously, I feel like you should feel like you're taking a nice bath because it's so cozy. That's how you should feel when you're with the right person, I think, in my opinion. Okay, my second quality is being genuine / authentic. I really respect like when a man can just like be himself, show who he is no matter what, like being real about your flaws and just like being who you are. And I don't know, like being a dork. Like I love that stuff so much. You don't have to try to be cool. Like I would rather have someone. Okay, and then 2 more qualities. One is just like that they're really, really gentle and really sensitive with me, because I can be really sensitive, so they should be very gentle. And then something I've noticed, this is more from like my sister's boyfriend and like one of my close friends' fiance, like this is a quality I observed that I was like, oh, I really like that. I don't really know how you, like what you would call it, but have you guys seen like there's certain guys that just love to serve. They love to like help other people. They're always there. Yeah, like when a guy he's always the guy that's like, oh, how can I help out? Like, oh, I just think that's so cool. And just like, that really like gets me. So I think that's just like a sign of such a humble, good person. This is going to be my last question, and the question is, what do you like the most about Nashville? Okay, it's hard to pick one thing, but I would say the biggest thing ever is the people. I love the people in Nashville. I feel like the vibe is so good. The people are so nice. Like there's like this spirit of welcoming people and including people, and just like, oh, it's so good. Also, the food. It's so good. Like when I'm not in Nashville, I miss the food. That's how good it is. Because I'm like a big food person, so good. Oh. Thank you guys so much for watching my Q&A. I love you guys. And if you want to see more Q&As, then just send me a tweet. And because there were so many good questions that I wanted to get to, but I was like, I can't fit all of them, or else this would be like 80 years long. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day and go have a positive day today. Love you guys. Bye. One last thing. If you live in Germany, my sisters and I are performing in Cologne, Germany next week. So make sure you go online and check that out and get tickets.